Hi guys, welcome to episode 5 of our no bullshit reptile advice. The videos are still flowing, comments are flowing, we're helping people out, other people are commenting to help other people out. This is good, really positive, super pleased with the way it's going. I wanted to address something today, which some of you might find odd, but I'm going to do it anyway. KaiJu said, I think a great way to promote your business would be to do a shop tour showing all the animals, enclosures, staff and supplies. Would you be willing to do that? Well, this channel isn't so much about the shop. What I'll do is I will edit this video and put some photos in that I've taken today just with my phone around the shop so that you can see what we do. But the truth be told, our shop is unimpressive. People come in here, they see the videos and they think that we're going to be some super duper reptile superstore, you know, multi-millionaires, blah blah blah. It's like we're just a two-man band pet shop in an ex-mining city in the north of England. Also, 60% of the viewership for this channel is from the US. So howdy y'all. No, I'm never going to do that again. And what's the point? I mean, I'll show you the bits. The website is snakesandadders.co.uk. You want to see the livestock that's in, it's there. Like I say, I'll share some pictures of this. But what I want to do is check my ego at the door. There's too much ego and the culture of ego within this hobby, where people believe that their shit smells of roses and all the rest of it, and I'm not one of them. I run a little pet shop that's probably only 600 square feet. We specialise in reptiles. You could ask me about guinea pigs and hamsters, I wouldn't have a clue. You could ask me about venomous snakes, I wouldn't have a clue. I know my limits, I stick to my limits. There's been the opportunity for us to add different revenue streams over the years and I've always shunned them. I know what I like and I like what I know. That's pretty much it. I'm a bit of a stick in the mud. With regards to showing you the staff, I could ask Paul and he would promptly tell me to fuck off, as he has done on multiple occasions. I have tried and tried to get him in front of the camera and he does not want to know. There's only one person willing to make a tit of themselves in front of the camera, and that's me. I am nothing special, I am nobody special. I've just had the opportunity to keep a lot of gear. I've been told that the way that I talk about reptiles is down to earth and people seem to respond to that. That's why I do the channel. As far as my aptitude or skill compared to anybody else, and I'm no more important than little Billy or Mandy who have come in for their corn snake last week from the shop. Once they buy their first reptile, once you buy your first reptile, you are an integral part of this hobby and you have a voice and you have an opinion. Yes, I have experience, but that doesn't buy me the right to be a prick and lord it over other people, as we see all too often in this hobby. And I have a beef with that. I have a beef with people that do that. I stick up for the little man. As a point of reference for the Americans, if you've seen a film called The Full Monty, yeah, that's the city that I'm from. So the same decay and problems that we had all those years ago after post-Thatcherite Britain, yeah, that's my city. So my customers aren't made of money. My customers can't do the absolute cutting edge best of the best, but they're good pet keepers and they use thermostats and they use all the control equipment. You know, we can't make this hobby the preserve of the rich only. You know, there's stuff where we can still make it manageable and affordable for people that are on a budget. And in my hometown, as with many hometowns, probably Midwest and Dust Bowl in the US, it's exactly the fucking same. You have big industries, you have big money. We were famous for our steelworks, coal mines. Margaret Thatcher shut them all down, completely fucked us over. Destroyed the north. So, you know, that's, you know, you've got the same decay. I know Detroit's pretty much bankrupt and some of your other sort of Midwest and the farming places everyone's moving out of, like Bruce Springsteen's my hometown. It's that sort of thing, you know? So, my feet are firmly planted on the ground. They will always always be firmly planted on the ground. We are nothing special. As a shop, the only thing that is special is our attitude towards selling animals. We did these videos to help. Also, it's a stipulation of the council that we provide care sheets. So it's the digital era. So a way around that is for me to be able to do the introducing, intermediate and advanced series and be able to refer people to YouTube to watch the content. The joy is you don't need to be my customer to enjoy the content. I don't charge for it. The problem with content, the problem with knowledge is people hold it like it's some gold bullion that they can't let go of, and that is where this hobby falls down. Share the wealth. Let people know, I cocked this up. I blistered out an anaconda. It was because it was too damp. When I dried it out, it was fine. There you go. There's a little truth bomb. Off you run. Go and see how it works for you. That's the way that this hobby has to be. And it isn't. And that's the problem. People are very... they withhold information, breeding information. They don't share it freely. They put people down. They lord it over other people who haven't been as successful. And that is a problem. And someone made reference to every hobby is the same in that regard, you know. And yeah, unfortunately, reptiles are true to form. There are some great keepers out there, some UK keepers that are fabulous. Paul, who works here, probably, I think, one of the single most gifted reptile keepers in the north. It is an absolute honour to work with him. You've got Paul and Linda Rollison, who run Reptiles UK on Facebook, biggest Facebook group in the UK. That took foresight and that took planning, and that's taken years of devotion. Carl Green, who is an excellent breeder, doesn't really do it so much anymore. He was breeding stuff 15 years ago that other people were still only dreaming about. He was a cool guy and like protege to Frank Schofield, who we sadly lost this week, so rest in peace Frank. A lot of people had a lot of respect for him. And yeah, it just, there's loads of people. Lauren Gibson at Rack Shack, Nick Lum at Lily Exotics, Paul Harris at UK Pythons. Yeah, man, the list goes on. Dave Cook at Scales and Tails. That's another shop, and Dave Cook is a legend. Well, he was. The Scales and Tails isn't there anymore, I don't think. But Dave Cook is a legend. You heard it here first. Down in Leicester. Can't speak highly enough of the guy. He smoked far too much weed, but I'm telling you, his knowledge is on point. Just, that's it. Keep it down to earth. Don't be blowing smoke up my arse, because I don't appreciate it. I don't need it. I thank you for it, fine, but I don't need it. I'm happy to help you. I'm happy to give you advice and bits and bobs, but I'm not special, and I will continue to tug on the egos of the people who perceive themselves to be big and powerful in this hobby. Chris Newman, looking at you, you prick. And yeah, just pull them down to size. You ain't better than me, and you ain't better than anybody else. Don't pretend you are. And when you do pretend you are, I'll be there to pull you down. Just the way it's going to be. So yeah, this wasn't really a reptile advice. It was more just someone asked about the shop, sort of where we're at, all that sort of stuff. That's who I am. That's where we're from. That's my mindset. I want to help you all. I will keep the videos coming. Peace, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.